You just push it down.
I cut on her, she want me to buy her. And the love gets scarcer when you climbing the ladder, going higher and higher. I thank God every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. All you old paid, sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, running on missions, hopping them fences.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Now here's Westbrook. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. A double clutch. Westbrook, no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Tatum. Over George. Tatum, no good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Morris outside. Off target with his 3.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Shoots from the elbow. Boston again missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Brown. And the rejection by Zubac. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Boston on D. Looking for the first basket of the game. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Tatum. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Williams can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. George with the ball. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Pass to man. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Here's Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Tatum on the wing. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Pritchard. He averages about 5 points a game. Now here's White. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brogdon. He gets that one.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Brown, good.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
Good work there as it goes. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Here's Williams. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Here's Smart. Finished off the break. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Westbrook. Left side, George. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the middle. And here is Horford. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 3. Plumlee with the rebound. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here's Smart. Takes it inside. Can't cash in from close range. Kicks it out to Leonard. No good. That would have tied it. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Plumlee with some nice D.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Nobody near George. A second chance effort. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Yeah, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Now, here's Brown. Last game, 26 points.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The Clippers, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And it's Leonard missing. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road series. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Tatum's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. And Westbrook throws it down.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
Here's Tatum. Oh.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Offensive rebound. Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Morris outside. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. On the wing, Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Tatum. Hits the outside fadeaway. Tatum's got 10.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Pass to man. Morris with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. Here's man. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Batum. And it goes down 2 points. Batum's got his first points in this one.
Boy, the ref could have blown the whistle there. Batum just plays right through the contact. Excellent finish.
Right side Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Outside Covington. It's stolen by Muscala. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brogdon leading the charge. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. It's Powell on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to man. Jams it in off the great move.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Tatum. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Muscala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Covington picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Baseline try. Boston needs to get off a shot. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Covington. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Floats it up for Williams. It doesn't go for him.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Celtics up by 3. And fourth quarter.
25. All right, fans, give it up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Brogdon. Driving inside. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to man. A 3 from Leonard. And they get it back. From deep, George. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. Looking to get back on track here. George, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The Celtics making a switch here. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he knocks down the first one. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Back to Zubats. Up and in on the way. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
In the corner, Tatum with it. 11 feet away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Pass to Powell. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Let's remember the This is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Tatum on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 18 points for Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown driving to the basket. No good on the shot. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Tatum. Over George. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. In a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And they double up Brown. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Deflects the pass. George with the ball. Picked up by Brown. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Morris. George looking over the floor to tie it up. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.